Just something I felt that would be profitable to a lot of people, especially newcomers to Canada. And this is how to build your credit score. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl C Mama. Thank you so much. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, and if you're a returning subscriber or you've seen me before, thank you for stopping by once again. And in today's video, I just want to share some things that I find unusual, shocking, bizarre, downright abstract here in Canada. There are so many of them, and I'm going to, as usual, break this video down into two sections. So two parts. There will be a part 1 and a part 2, and that is simply because I do not like to put out very long videos, so that you guys will always stay entertained. So if you like this kind of content, please sit down, relax, and let's jump right into the video. Just in case if you see me looking over there, that's because I have some notes on the side as usual, and I'm just going to be having a sneak peek so that I will be able to guide myself on what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is freezing rain in Canada. Guys, this is real. When they say rain is freezing, like, I'm going to put pictures of an example of what happens after there's been a freezing rain somewhere here or here. Guys, it's no joke. Like, everything literally freezes. The floor, the cars, the house. Like, you see ice hanging out on your roof, on the side of your car. The car is frozen entirely. It's not even a joke, because if let's say there's freezing rain at night, in the morning everyone will run late, especially if you park your car outside and you do not have a garage. You're going to run late because you're literally cracking and scraping ice, like frozen rock hard ice, from your cars. It's not even a joke. So freezing rain is one thing I've always found very strange. Like, how does this happen? I still haven't understand the science, or let's say the what will I call it now? I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, freezing rain is one of the most bizarre, strange things I've experienced here in Canada. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is the sky at night during winter. When it's snowing at night, like, guys, the sky is literally bright as day. When it's snowing at night, it's been said that the snow makes the sky bright as it's dropping. So it's just like the moon is out, and like when there is a full moon, but there's no moon. It's just the snow, illuminating the sky and making it really bright. It's very good on those nights. Just that if you do not have blackout windows, it's going to disturb you. If you're someone like me that likes to sleep in a really dark room, the sky is just there smiling at you and looking so bright. It's just so weird. I don't know. It's very strange to me. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, guys, this one is the strangest of it all. Well, it might not be strange for anyone that's used to it, or maybe after you've experienced it, or maybe people that have been living in Canada for a while, but this is what we call traffic lights just jonesing you. Let me put it like that. So guys, there is something like a sensor in traffic lights where you're like, there are signs, but because I live in Quebec, initially I didn't realize what that sign meant. So on this day, I went out on my business and went to run some errands, and then on one of those occasions I got to a traffic light, and guys, the traffic light was on red, and I was there for like 15 minutes. Cars were like, so I was there for like 5 minutes before cars started lining up at my back. Okay, 15 minutes is, well, too much, but let me say 5 to 7 minutes. And then cars were lining up behind me and honking. I was like, can't you guys see this light is red? Do you want me to run the red light? And then some guy just, branched out from behind and came and just jumped in front of me, like came and parked his car right in front of me. And within 15 seconds, guys, no joke, the light turned green. I didn't understand this still. I was like, wait, what just happened? So I came back and I was telling my husband, and he laughed and laughed and laughed at me. Apparently, there is a sign there that says stop at the lights. So you're supposed to stop at the lights, and then the sensor of the traffic lights will know, okay, there is a car waiting to cross, and that helps with traffic, especially if it's a lane that doesn't have so much traffic. So when you stop at the line, the traffic light senses that someone needs to, you know, cross over the traffic light, and then it turns green for you. But I didn't know that. I parked, you know, quite not so much, it wasn't even far from the traffic light, but not on the line, and hence the thing kept me there waiting. It wasn't funny. I felt so stupid. Like, those people will be like, who is this JJC? Who is this newbie? This newcomer that doesn't know the traffic rules? Anyway, guys, it was so, I was embarrassed. I said, thank God that, you know, these people don't know me. They're not going to see me again. But now, I won't pass the lights just so that I don't want to take chances. I go a little, like, put my tire literally over the line just so that I'm here, or you're turn green. It was so funny and strange. Anyway, let me know if you've experienced this before, and you know, if the light has ever turned you into a zombie without being a zombie. So the next thing I'm going to talk about today, guys, this one is something I find interesting and strange, especially considering where I'm coming from. So in my country, Nigeria, if you buy something and then you want to, you know, return it, then if the seller agrees to take it back, you're in luck. If the seller refuses, then that's your loss. So here in Canada, if you buy something, let's say you order something on Amazon and you decide that you don't like it again. Okay, let's not even use Amazon, because Amazon has a very good return policy. Let's use a seller like, let's just say a random seller, XYZ and Sons, and you buy something from that merchant, and then you get whatever it is you've ordered, and you open it up, you do not like it, and you decide that you want to return it, and the merchant says, oh no, we're not accepting this return. You can call your credit card company and dispute the transaction. So what happens when you dispute a transaction? Oh, I bought a toy car. It's supposed to have 4 blue tires, but it has 4 black tires, and I do not want 4 black tires. I prefer 4 blue tires, so I want to return it. I don't know the dynamics that plays behind the scene, but guys, the credit card company will refund you. This is no jokes. Like, just call in and say, oh, I ordered something, I didn't receive it, I ordered something, it's running late, or I ordered something, I do not like it again, and I want to return it. The credit card company will literally refund you your money. And you know, some people even take advantage that they've received what they've ordered and they claim they did not receive it. And you know, just because banks are trying to keep their customers happy, they refund the money. I find that amazing. I find that strange, but yes, it's happening. It does happen a lot. Canada, I love this country. So the next thing I want to talk about is also on, you know, buying and selling. Okay, in this case, selling. My apologies. So let's say you go into a Walmart and you want to buy a frying pan, for instance, and then you see the price tag on the frying pan mistakenly says $5, but then by the time you're going to pay, the till is saying is $25, and you're like, no, the price tag I saw where I picked it up says $5. A shop assistant will follow you to the racks, and if the price really says $5, you will pay $5 with, I think, with additional discount or something like that, but you will pay $5. And I'm like, how? The store would take the loss, and you know, whatever price it is that you saw there, whoever tagged it, it's not your problem. But whatever price you saw on the racks, that's what you're going to pay. The day this happened to me, I went to buy a bottle of wine, and the bottle of wine was saying $6.25. And I looked at the wine and everything. I'm like, this looks so good to be real. But as Niger baby I be Ijebu, I picked up the wine, and then I got to the racks, and the lady was telling me $17.99 or something like that. I'm like, no, it says $6.25. And my husband was like, we should pick one more bottle. We're going to pay what we saw there. So the lady was like, oh, it's a mistake, but it's fine. You can pay $6.25. And I'm like, what? it was surreal, but I was like, well, it's a big chain of companies, so they can take up the loss without any problems. So that is another thing that I find strange. Like in my country, they'll say, no vex, so na mistake, you will still pay whatever they tell you is the price. But here, nah, that doesn't happen. The next thing I want to talk about today, guys, is what we call fairly used clothes, or where I'm coming from, or krika. Second-hand clothes. In fact, let's not even keep it as second-hand clothes. Second-hand, fairly used items. Canada is really big on recycling. So second-hand furniture, clothes, cars, shoes, toys, books, whatever you may think about is big here. Like, where we're coming from, my country, Nigeria, if you go to buy Okrika clothes, they'll be looking at you as like, this one. You buy a used car, this one doesn't know what's up. But here, oh my God, don't even try it. Like, recycling is a thing here, and people are proud. You will see people come on like the group where in my city here, I belong to a group of, the mommies have a group, let me just put it that way. And you say, guys, what's the latest thrift store that I can go to? I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. You come on Facebook Marketplace, you see people thrifting different items. In fact, whatever you want to buy here in Canada, before you go into anyway, depending on what it is, before you go into the shop to look for that thing, you first of all go to places like Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, you go to Value Village, you go to what's it called, St. Vincent de Paul. When you check all those places 1-2 times and you do not find what you're looking for, before you now start thinking of going to look for it brand new. It's that serious. You will be looking for something and someone will tell you, oh, I saw it on eBay the other time, and eBay sells fairly used items. So here, nobody is, talking down on you or looking down on you because you're buying fairly used. Nope. It's a huge deal. Like, it's a normal thing. Everybody, like, let me say, 8 in 10 people have at least one, let's be fair, at least one fairly used item in their home. So it's not even a problem at all. It's a normal thing. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about today, donations. Hey, this one happened to a friend of mine who gave me this gist. So he said when he came into Canada, the church he first started attending were like all whites, and he was the only black person. So I've forgotten what it was they were doing, and they said they needed to make donations and raise funds. And the guy was like, he's still a newbie, he's not earning so much at the time, so he's going to just donate something small. Guys, guess what he donated? $100. And because to him he felt it was small, he decided to donate it anonymously. Okay, come the day that the event itself was happening and they started announcing people's donations, you will hear, oh, John Bruce, $40, and everybody will shout and clap. You will hear something, $15, everybody will shout and clap. Then comes, oh guys, you need to hear this. We have an anonymous donation of $100, and everybody screamed and wished. And he knew it was him who donated that, and he was like, what? People, like, he donated $100, and the next person to his $100 was $40, and he wanted to cry. He was like, you guys need to give me my change. You guys need to give me change. He couldn't believe how huge the amount he donated was, and he was like, JJC, It was so funny the day he told me. He said he almost cried. He wanted to collect his change because he over donated. But it was so funny. And so that's just one funny thing. You will see when they're raising donation, you see somebody will give $5, somebody will give $10. That is completely okay. Nobody is looking at you like, oh, you're giving $1, you're giving $5. Anything you give is very much appreciated. And that's something I find strange, because where I'm coming from, donation is all about give, and like if somebody wants to be the top donator, so the higher you give, the better for you, the better for everybody. The church or the organization is encouraging people to donate as much as you can, but here nobody is pressurizing you on what to donate. Whatever comes from your heart, you give it. So I find that really strange. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about for today is the stop signs. Guys, where I'm coming from, sorry, I'm always talking about where I'm coming from, because it's true. Where I'm coming from, traffic lights, is difficult for people to obey the traffic light, but here you just see the stop sign, and let's say it's a four-way road. There's a road here, there's a road there, there's a road there, and there's a road here. You see a stop sign. It's a four-way sign. Each side of the road has a stop sign. Everybody stops when they get there. It's a first come, first serve. So whoever gets there first crosses first. So let's say I get here first, I'll cross, and this is the next person that got there. Person will cross, and that person is the next person will cross. This person is the next person will cross, and then whoever the next car that comes in either of the lanes will go next. And it's very understandable, very peaceful. Nobody is dragging to say, oh, you can. Like, so seamless and very efficient. I said, how are people so sane and calm to obey just a random stop sign? It's random, but maybe, truth be told, there may be a camera there that will catch who the stupid person will be that wants to not obey the stop sign. But it's amazing how efficient that thing is. Even when there's traffic, even during rush hour, even during school runs, everybody follows the stop sign as they arrive. Nobody is trying to jump the line or go before it's their turn. It's so efficient and seamless. Like, it just makes me happy each time I stop at a stop sign. I'm like, wow, this is a country where things work. It's really amazing. So guys, finally, before I go, this is a tip. Like, it's an added tip that I just want to add. It's not strange. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about, but it's just something I felt that would be profitable to a lot of people, especially newcomers to Canada. And this is how to build your credit score. So what I'm going to say is, keep your credit card utilization down to the barest minimum. At least 30% utilization monthly. And as you're using your credit card, pay as at when due, on or before your due date. So if your credit card due date for your payment is 6th of January, for instance, make sure you pay on or before that 6th. And also, whatever you want to buy, yes, you may have money in your bank account and you're tempted to use your debit card. Do not do that. Put as much purchases as you can on your credit card and pay it off as at when due. So I know I talked about the 30% utilization, and I'm also saying put as much as. So let's say your credit card is $2,000, for instance, and you spend $400. You can pay back the $400 and put another $400 and do all that before the end of the month, where you now get the statement of whatever balance is left. If you keep doing this, before you know it, your credit score will be in the 700 to 800s, and you're getting really good score to go for maybe a mortgage or a car loan or any other kind of financing that you require. So if you found this very this tip very useful, please do not forget to leave me a comment and let me know if your credit score has been impacted in a positive or negative way, and if this tip is something you've done or you're doing or you're going to do. Okay, So thank you guys so much for stopping by once again. I really appreciate you stopping by every time to sit with me and hear what I have to say. I really appreciate you guys. Do not forget to share this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, please subscribe, I beg you all, and leave a comment, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.